A long one. I thought it was just the number one, but it was the number two. How are you? Hi ho. Oh my god. No pissing sounds on stream? Why would I piss on stream? For free? No, I'm just kidding. No, not for free. Did you wash your hands? Yes. I washed my hands. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, guys. How about you? Are you guys tired? I'm been working since I woke up, and after the stream, I still plan on working on some stuff. It's more home chore kind of related stuff instead of really like my work, a stream work kind of deal, Honey! So yesterday I cleaned my room and I went out with friends on a date with girls. Two of them, by the way. And one of them. I asked this on Twitter, but one of them had to explain to me how to use how to turn on the hotspot like I was 5 years old. I can't. I try. Why did you need to? Because they needed the hotspot. And then I was like, sure. How you turn it on? You do have a height of a 5-year-old? No, I don't have a height of a 5-year-old. I'm pretty sure I'm taller than most 5-year-olds, okay? Okay? Kids are more pointable. Kids are more pointable than me. You didn't hear that from me, NBI. You didn't hear that from me, NBI. Women, how many years did you on the phone? When was I at work again? I was hired in 2023. And that was my first phone that was not a hand-me-down. But it was a work phone. Moshi moshi, NBI desu. I cannot say FBI because I don't live in America. I think for us it would be the NBI is the equivalent, is it not? NBI desho? Dao? What do you mean Dao? I've never used the hotspot thing either. Wait, it's so fucking hot right now. Let me just crank up the... Why is it hot tonight? Also, I'm wearing a shirt. I guess that's why. Maybe that's why. It's because I'm wearing a shirt. I don't know. FBI Filipino Bureau of Investigation! No! No. So yeah, I learned how to use Trello today, although it kinda started out very pepega of me, cause imagine a Google Drive. There's a main folder, right, that you share with friends, and then the stuff in it, right? And then that folder is owned by a person. Imagine that the workspace is the folder and underneath it are like the Trello boards. I accidentally made the Trello board under Naokomama's name instead of my own. And when I look at like previous projects of mine, unfortunately it was not able to push through and it's on indefinite hiatus. The Loligami Requiem from like many months ago, like since last year, it was placed under Naokomama's name so he could have seen it anytime. I'm so sorry, Naoko. I didn't know. I'm an idiot. I'm a certified idiot, man. And then, what else did I do? I had to type some documents. Hi ho, I'm present. You're the gift to the world. And then, I doodled some mood boards. And one of them I already showed to the Discord server. I already showed it to the Discord server. Chat, was that Riz? Do I gain back my Riz points that I lost when Ube had to show me how to use the hotspot? If I have free time, I'll cook something. No. You don't have to cook unless if you're cooking actual food. Why not, diba? Gusto ko kumain pero wala akong snacks. Wait, I have nerds. Wait, you're the hotspot? Stop! What was that Donna's summer songs again? I think it was Hot Stuff rather than Hotspot though. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Na 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 na. Do you guys know that song? Or you have nerds? I guess you are what you eat. Hey! Hey, that's a love. Hey, stop! You don't call me a fucking nerd. I'm not a nerd. I'm not a fucking nerd. Hi ho, hi ho. Right, I need to have stream elements open. Gomenne minna. I'm still not used to this yet. I have unlearned this and I will try my best to learn it. I will try my utmost hardest to learn it again. I mean. Hey, don't point at me, call me a nerd. Just a small amount and she was instantly converted to nerd. No, I wasn't. If you were eaten by Victory Bell from Pokemon, what would you do? Cyndaquil! Use flamethrower! Burn it to crisp until nothing's left! I would choose a Cyndaquil. Like, if I'm not gonna be choosing a Bayleaf, I would choose a Cyndaquil. I've never played with a Totodile. I'm sorry, Totodile lovers. Furry? Okay, that one I accept. Cyndaquil enjoyer? Yeah, I am also a Cyndaquil enjoyer. It felt like I was playing on hard mode for my first one, though fucking Bayleaf, but I loved... no, not Bayleaf, sorry, Chikorita. And then when it evolved into a Bayleaf and then a Meganium, oh my god. I think the reason why I chose Chikorita was because I saw the Bayleaf in the anime. And I was like, oh, that's cute. Oh, you like Toda? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. Anyways, hi-ho, hi-ho. Today we're gonna be discussing some stories and answering some questions of, you know, how the whole debut process went. It's not necessarily a whole professional process or anything of the sort, except of course for, you know, formalities of, you know, communicating and paying kind of dealio. Most of it is just gonna kind of kept casual compared to like what you would expect in a you know, commissioning artists that are not your friends or corpo commissioning artist kind of setup. Hi, hi-ho, hi-ho. Hi-ho. Okay. I'm gonna be answering the questions in the chronological order, or rather when it's of a topic. So, how do you call this? Like if it's gonna be in line with the current topic, that's when I will answer it. Someone asked what's the date and time. It's currently... Kumal, thank you! It's currently 12:22 a.m. on May 19th, 2026. You're welcome. My favorite unprofessional VTuber. Okay, let's go to the other place, shall we? I'm not gonna be showing a lot of stuff. It's just gonna be, haha, what the fuck is this, Kanye? What if I ask something from outside of the time stream? You could. If possible, place it in the thingy just so I know where the question is. Just so I can keep track, because I'm not using Marshmallow for this. I don't think I'll ever use a Marshmallow. No longer avoiding VTuber allegations. It's kind of hard to beat that now. There you go. Okay, let me transition. Okay, I'm gonna stay in the middle whenever it's not, showing anything. So, hi guys. Where do I start? Should we start before I started? Or should I start when I start? Finally, someone believes in my time powers. Fucking chuny ass piece of shit. Anyways, so did you finally put? Yes, I did. I did. Okay, I did. I fucking did. Hi ho. Okay, so basically, before I started the process of having a model, right? At first, I genuinely did started streaming because of, as part of like an extended part of my therapy, right? Because your therapist doesn't immediately tell you like, oh, you need to do this. It's more like asking you questions and helping you process your thoughts so you can lead to an answer by yourself. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Nandakke. And then the solution that I came up with is that, in order for me to not be afraid of streaming, I need to try to stream again in small, increments. In a sense of, let's try streaming without an audience first. But what I ended up doing was streaming with friends first, and then the actual streaming by myself, and then slowly let people inside. I didn't even let the hobbits talk first during the first few streams, guys. They were just quiet. Because I told them I need to get used to people's presence in stream first. Can you stay quiet for a bit, And then later on I let them talk. Admittedly, there were some panic attacks here and there, and some crying. The hobbits know that. The early boards. And then later on, I did start something. Like, I started to become irresponsible, and then I started these 13-hour guerrilla streams. Minimum of 13 hours, maximum of 16. Every single day. And I remember specifically that was probably August 2024, and some people said, Kani, why do I feel like sometimes you're streaming more than once in a day? Yeah, fuck. That was me. I was being responsible. And then I had to start setting a schedule. Not because I was a VTuber, but simply because I think I need to be productive with my time, and having a schedule reins me back to, being responsible. 13-hour more streams than days in a month. Real. You don't have to be there in the beginning. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Aww. I will not be answering questions that are not related to this stream. Sorry. I had to bust my ass to keep up. I'm sorry you didn't get to bust your nut instead. You had to bust your ass instead. I don't know if that's fun for you. And I don't know what kind of busting your ass did you do. Whether it's the good one or the bad one. You're also essentially kind of hiding yourself. Yeah, kinda, yeah. The constant companion was nice. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. I need to do other stuff too, guys. I didn't stick around for a whole stream. No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. I mean, who in the fuck would stream for 16 fucking hours? I feel like if I want to do an endurance stream, it would have to be 24 hours. It would have to be 24 hours, guys. 12 hours is not a fucking endurance stream for me. It's not. It really fucking doesn't. As long as you let me eat in between streams. We can also do napping streams. I leave the mic on. I will never fart in stream though. As best as I can. I need to remember whenever I'm doing a sleeping stream, like, I need to not fart. Wait, guys, that's not related! Me farting is not related! God damn it! Okay, back to the topic! Fast forward a little bit, you know, I'm starting to enjoy streaming again, especially, you know, how irresponsible I was, like 13 hours minimum a day stream. And then later on, I got adopted by my friends, right? Like Nanasu and the others. And then everyone was like doing they were doing a like a picture thing with the VTuber and the cell phones and shit, and I was like, oh. 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 So yeah, the FOMO was real, guys. I was already contemplating about it even before I met Nanasu and the others for the first time. I think it was December of 2024. I almost sent someone a letter. Tawag dito. Yeah, I almost sent someone a letter, like an artist that I was interested in. And it was even in Japanese. I did it in my best Japanese too, but yeah, I chickened out and I said no. I don't even know if I want to go back to streaming full time yet. So nandakke. Fast forward, I was like FOMO, and then later on, yeah, I ended up buying like a model on booth just so I can satisfy my FOMO a little bit while I stream. And I'm like, I wanna pilot. I know the official term is puppeteering, but for some reason, piloting sounds cooler. You gotta admit, like, piloting sounds cooler, right? It's like I'm riding a mech, even though I don't really like mechs that much. I'm sorry, mech boys. It doesn't catch my fancy as much. I don't know why. Did Nanasu adopt you? I think she... Is coerced the right word? I don't know. I don't know what the right word is, but she was... Because during the Galentines of that... during the Galentines of 2025... she was like, Kani, punta tayo dito, maghubad tayo which basically means, Kani, let's go here, let's get naked, okay? And I was like, no, I don't know about that. At the time, I was still very, you know, feeling my social anxiety kind of person, and I was like, I don't know them yet, and I have to get naked. And then later on, I was like, fuck, I went. But it was fun, I had fun. Puppeteering is kind of cooler, but it feels slightly more negative. But yeah, puppeteering is the official term. I want to say pilot. I want to say piloting. What else? So yeah, my FOMO just grew harder and harder. And then one day, I think in early April of 2025, I went out with Naoko Luna and another friend of ours and Lilia. We went out to see a movie and for Sammy G, Samgyupsal. And then while we were eating, I don't know who brought it up, whether it was me or Naoko. And then it just happened, like, gawin ko model mo. Which is basically, I'll make your model. And I was like, di nga. Really? How much? And I was like, he's always like, no. No! 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 He always said no, no, no. And I was like, at least let me pay you. I was like, no. Now, mama truly becoming a mama. Dokito burger? Dokito burger te nani? But yeah, my fucking god, man. You don't refuse an offering from God. I actually also received an offer to become my mama previously as well, because my design was released in 2024, right? I'm so sorry if I don't get the timeline straight. I released the design in 2024, right? When I commissioned Silax, I believe. And I think it was December of 2024 when I released it, yeah. And then I did have two other people, two lovely girlies that offered to be my mama. I'm so sorry once again if I did not choose you. And nandake. It's not their art is not terrible at all. In fact, it's cute. It's just that, you know, I had a vision and their style is mostly very cute and say so. And if I had a model, it's kind of hard to be say so. There was one time we were in a call and Naoko asked how much and he said, "1 Dokito burger." Oh nga, no, he did. He really did. So yeah, and then when Naoko brought it up, I was like, wait a minute. Naoko draws boobs. Yeah, I don't want the people to be uncomfortable either, because if I'm gonna have a model, most likely I want them to be naked, you know? So did you pay them the burger? For payment related stuff, I'm gonna keep those to myself because I think that's gonna be a me and a Naoko thing. And you know, it's kind of hard to think of payment when the artist is your friend. So yeah, I'll keep the payment related stuff, like the specific numbers and stuff between myself and the person. Yeah. So yeah, it was so random. We were eating and then he was like, "Yeah, Taraji, Yuji." And I was like, "Okay." And then he told me, just find a mama. Just find a rigger. And then I was like, wait a minute. Also, in the same month, when I was FOMO searching for an art mama, I was also FOMO searching for a rigger. And then I was like, they need to be able to communicate in English. They need to also, as much as possible, maybe Filipino so I'm more comfortable. Maybe someone that my friends would know. Maybe someone that's more affordable. Someone this and that, but the quality is good. And then, wow, I saw Yabi's work already, like in 2024, and I was like, shit. I need to bookmark this, sabi ko. And then during that time in that samgyeopsal place, I rechecked again the stuff that I bookmarked, and then I looked at Yabi's Twitter, and then if I recall correctly, her child at the time, her newest child was Sen Stellaria. And then when I saw her rig for Sen Stellaria, I was like, it has to be her. And then I immediately messaged her like, hey, Yabi, are you fine with this and that and this and that? The model is naked. Now Mama's a first timer. You need to teach him. La 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 la. So yeah, she said yes. She said yes to all of it. She said yes to all of it, guys. She said yes. So yeah. At the time I was also in a hiatus, right? I was in a hiatus, right? Yeah, so much for hiatus. So much for a fucking hiatus. So much for a fucking hiatus. How's the debut? It's already done. So much. Yeah, so much. So much. Girl, you have not stopped working. I stopped working here and there, especially the parts where in like tangina mo ube. But may nagre-request ka sa DMs. I'm getting distracted. Just so my friends know, I actually do have my Discord DMs open in case of emergencies and important emails. It resulted in a great debut model. Thank you. Yeah, it started during my hiatus. So much for fucking hiatus, am I right? Love you too. Love you too. Love you. I think one of the questions is part of this thing. Okay, there we go. How long have you been working on this debut? I would say approximately, let's say April 15? Ish. I don't remember the exact date when I went out for Samgyeopsal with the others. Technically, it was that. The day I submitted the document is April 20. That one I remember. That one I remember. You'll see the reason why later. And there's also another question here. How long did you think about making the design? How many rough drafts did you go through? This one will take some downloading of some photos. Wait, let me go back to my conversation with Silex. And at the same time, let me go to the side right here. Yeah. Eh? Did I not? Oh, wait, it was his other thing. Oops. It was his other account that I DM'd. Wait. I also remember you were on hiatus and moving, you still didn't stop. Shush you, shush. Shush. Why are the photos not loading? Okay. Are you guys ready for the... Are you guys ready for the big... Well, not big reveal, but the things that has been... that I've been talking about since the beginning of time. Lo and behold, guys. Wait, let me put on this thing first. My thinking glasses. Lo and behold. My... Ane? Why is it not showing? Hello? There we go. My thesis. My thesis. My thesis, guys. So, for almost everyone that I commissioned wherein I have to talk a lot, I actually, how do you call this? I actually wrote a long paper. Why not in Canva? I prefer Google Documents, okay? See, I even made a timeline. Look, that's how responsible I was. So, yeah. Of course, I censored the stuff that doesn't need to be seen on stream. Okay. So, for Silex, it's more of like the conceptual part of things, right? So I had to, you know, really write stuff and hopefully Silex reads it and shit. So look, I started with a name. So my name is Kaniho. It's meant to be like, you know, a play on words. Kani plus ho, kuneho, also bunny or horny critters. Simple as that. And then Oshi marks. Guys, I can't believe that I can't believe I already thought of Oshi marks. That's how much FOMO I was. I already had an Oshi mark. And then personality, and then you know, Ben, like, he really takes personality into consideration when it comes to he takes personality into consideration when it comes to designing stuff. That's why Bemi doesn't have big booba, because she doesn't sound like someone with a big booba. She doesn't sound like someone with a big booba. She really doesn't. She really fucking doesn't. Not like we've been using them ages ago or something. And then yeah, in here, wholesome and lewd. That's all you gotta know. She sounds like she has small booba. Yeah. Yeah. Of course I do. Unfortunately, I sound like I have small booba, and at the same time, you know. Ah, so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Then character lore, we don't need to read that. We're gonna get banned, but it's okay. So this was my previous pixel thing, remember? And oh my god, the original design. This is how it was. To those that weren't here before, this is what my original pixel GIF tuber, as you might say it. And I actually got banned on Twitch. Well, not banned on Twitch. I got a warning on Twitch for this one because of this. Just because of that part right there. It was just a pixel. It was just a pixel, guys. Fuck. Twitch is afraid of squares. They're afraid of fucking squares, guys. Don't see y'all. They're afraid of squares. The one pixel to rule them all. Yeah, it's the forbidden pixel, guys. It's the forbidden pixel. Just one pixel can make a difference. And then, of course, green means good, red means bad. Like, yeah, this is the stuff that I think is okay with mine. Like, simple but identifiable features, good for pixel art. Silhouette is unique, it has my favorite color. Definitely Kunoy Bonoy, and then Bonoy Tooth. I had the Bonoy Tooth for this one. I have been told, yeah, this was the problem in the early design. It was not translating much to digital bunny. Because the ears don't really convey it as much. And I'm not really good at clothing, so technical parts are kind of oomphy. Yeah, and people can't seem to figure out how to place the ears. Yeah, my lower part feels a little bit too plain. And yeah, clothing banned. Yeah, I tried addressing the issues myself. These are some of the sketches that I made offline, but, you know, it's still kind of oomphy. So, I also said what I liked about Silax's drawing as to why I made him do my design. This is the drawing that he did for me for my birthday, I believe, in 2024. I'm not really good at coloring. There's an easy solution. No, I'm not gonna be necky. I'm not gonna be necky, guys. No necky. No necky. And then, yeah, of course, there's the do's and don'ts. Keep the ears digital rather than furry. There's a lot of bunnies with... They're cute, but I really wanted unique ears. I was really decided that my unique feature would be my ears. It's so unique that I feel naked without them, guys. I feel so necky. No, siya. I'm so necky without them. Pixel friendly. In other words, you know, opting for big design points that can be translated through pixels. So, yeah, no small, unique features more on big because, guys, I'm mainly a pixel artist and I still want to be able to draw myself. That's why my design is mostly kept simple. I don't want to put like, oh, Genshin Impact levels of detail. I am gonna die. Other pixel artists are able to dish out a lot more details, but not me. I'm a small sprite kind of pixel artist. I'm not a big canvas kind of person. You're already small enough. Hey! She needs the handlebars to feel full. Hey! So some examples that I've given is like, yes to hair color being half-half, no to streaks. I'm sorry, Mie. I struggle when I draw you, but for you, baby girl, I will always draw your streaks. And blue and white is my favorite color combination. If you feel like it should be something else, at least keep blue as the primary color. But thankfully, we kept the whole blue-white theme. I really like blue and white as a color combination. Feel free to change the shape of the outfit as my knowledge of techwear. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with techwear. I know that techwear is overly abused, guys, but unfortunately, I am considered, I'm considered digital bunny, so techwear is kind of expected, innit? So you have detached sleeves, you're kind of at least 50%. No. Implied bunny rather than literally part fur is acceptable. No big boobs and small ass. It has been fully ingrained that my titties may not jiggle, but I do got cake. I like how informal this is. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, I didn't want to highlight that. That's okay. Honestly, that's already expected. That one's already fucking expected. It is true. It is true. It is true. That one's already fucking expected. I don't give a shit. Why no big boobas? Do I sound like I have big booba? Also, it's kind of weird to have... For me, okay? I cannot act like someone with big booba. I cannot act like someone with big booba. It's hard for me to do that, And then... strictly no predominantly pink or green design points. Guys, I don't really like pink or green, especially green. I don't like green on myself. Pink, sige, okay, for a blush here and there, sure, why not? But I think I would rather have a different color than pink or green. Loves veggies but hates green. Do I wear veggies? Some other VTubers have leafy green designs, but I don't wear my veggies. I eat my veggies. I don't see them afterwards. Shades Cosmo and Wanda! Fairly Odd Parents! Fairly Odd Parents! This sounds like the work of Fairly Odd Parents! This one. Fuck. I hate this so much. No Colgate or Philippine flag color combinations. I cannot unsee the red, blue, white, and yellow as Philippines. That's why, was that Fire Emblem where it looks like they were, Colgate? The one that looks like, was it Tide Pods? I'm not sure. But, Colgate. Alright, I need to show them what Colgate looks like. Colgate. This one right here. Oh wait, am I in correcting mode? Oh, I wanted to edit, goddammit. This one's Colgate. This one's Colgate, guys. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I really fucking don't. And then not too many colors. If you put too many colors for me as a pixel artist, I'm gonna fucking suffer. You guys should put the Colgate before the flag. What do you mean I put the Colgate before the flag? Okay. And some people were asking about revisions. There was not way too many revisions, I think. This was predominantly the base of it. And then here's some design suggestions that I thought about to address it. But yeah, it's very difficult for me to do it. I love your solo design. I always have. Oh, thank you guys. I know I'm a stereotypical anime girl, but okay. This one was one of the playing with the silhouette, like beginning sketches that Silex made. We can zoom in a little bit. He was basing this off on the original one, that's for sure. The first major design, definitely. Asana. Oh my god, I almost had this hairstyle, huh? Where is it? Ah, there we go. There, initially, it was more of like a detached sleeve and bunny girl kind of combination. Do you guys feel like you've been robbed? But yeah, initially it was like this, but I said no to it. Speaking of Genshin, what do you mean speaking of Genshin? But yeah, the armband is cute. Yeah, that was my previous armband, that's for sure. We couldn't keep it in the current one though. But yeah, that was the initial thing. But I said I wanted to show the tummy. Yeah, the armband was in the original. Robbed? What do you mean robbed? You haven't been robbed. You haven't been robbed. But yeah, that was one of the stuff that could have been, but I said no to it because I want my tummy to be seen. I want tummy. Can you want tummy? Okay, this one is one of the stuff that I sent as a reference to Silex for sure. You wanna guess which character I ended up sending to, how do you call this? You wanna know which character I end up sending to Silex as reference? The shorts over the leotard kind of look. I know, it's one of the stuff that could have been. Tummy is crucial to the plot. Yeah, it's crucial, guys. It's crucial. Very crucial. But it is one of the stuff that could have been. I understand that. Don't worry about it. I understand it. Okay, so one of the stuff that I two characters, okay? One of them is a random drawing that I found on Google, but definitely one of the examples that I put is this Shimakaze? This is Shimakaze, right? From how do you call this? From Kankore? And then the other one is Ruby from Project Cutie. I feel like Silex went with Ruby from Project Cutie as a very, very big reference. As you can see, my ears are also floating, guys. It's also floating. And also, you know, the jacket and shit. Yeah, I feel like the biggest reference is probably Ruby from Project Cutie. Sponsor me. Sponsor me to Taco, please. But yeah, those are some stuff that could have been. But yeah, I did say no to it. And then after the design change, initially my bunny band was still capped and it was still like that. But eventually it got switched into a jacket. Initially, the colorway looked like this. That's not it. That's like a copy. Initially, the color... Hey! Let me copy paste! God damn it! Putang ina! There we go. Initially, the colorway looked like this. Very intense blue. And even the shorts are blue. But I felt like it was too much blue. So we had to break it down a bit more. The saddest part of it choosing is you only get one great thing. I know, guys. I know. Oh, we even have this one. One of the early Naokumama artworks. No. Why is it not letting me? There we go. One of the early Naokumama artworks of me. And who would have thought? At this time, he was still not my mama yet. Naokum. Oh, fuck. That's actually kind of bad. Fuck. I didn't notice the slimy bits. I'm sorry. It's sweat, guys. It's sweat. It's sweat. Guys, it's sweat. It's sweat. It's sweat. It's sweat, okay? It's sweat. And of course, later on, it became, you know, the design that we come to know, which is this one. Ta-da! That's what I look like. Ta-da! So yeah, there was quite the revision. And then there was the thing that could have been, which is this one. So guys, what do you think of my decisions? What do you think of my decisions, guys? Do you feel like I made a major mistake? Because I feel like I didn't make a mistake. I want the tummy, guys. It doesn't feel right without my tummy. I wanna be a whore. I think you did great, thank you. I love how it turned out, thank you. But yeah, the silhouette of this one is nice, but I just really wanted the tummy. It is an interesting combination, like a leotard with the shorts, but unfortunately, you know, yeah. Unfortunately. Unfortunate. So that's just one. So that's just one of how do you call it this? This is just one of the documents. And that was just how do you call it? That was just one of the more informal documents as well. And as to why I know that I started officially on April 20th. Wait. Let me just close this real quick and fix the... Where is it? There we go. This is the right one. And then the reason why I know that when the date started, it's because it's listed on the document. The final design is best, but I don't want the leotard to die. Why do you guys like me in a leotard? We could probably use it for like a special wallpaper or something. We'll never know. We'll see. So guys, how do you like this document? This is the title page, guys. Title page. With the purpose, the title, prepared by, submitted to, and the date. I adore the title. If you ask my FC members, my documenting started there, actually. Looks like a thesis cover. Tawagan ko lang yung ibang prof. So on point with your documents, I know, right? Tangina, imagine if I called out someone on Twitter and then it starts like this. With full-on tabs as well. Table of contents. See guys, it has the whole tabs as well. So I can do this. I can do this. Oh my god. Okay, so table of contents. Wow, table of contents. And then there's introduction. See, I even have like a timeline for temporary debut date. Yes, originally it was April 2026, but my health had, you know, my health had issues, and yeah, mainly because of the health issues. And also, I'm not really a strict person. I didn't want it to be like, you know, I wanted it to be an auspicious day, but it doesn't have to be that day. I have a lot of auspicious days. I've already told them I have a lot of auspicious days. Originally, it was gonna be April 1. Though that one I will admit, it was originally gonna be April 1. What do you think, guys? The projected timeline, sugoi desho. Timeline no mo aru. You know, if my research pages were this detailed and union, I would probably pass with higher grades. April 1 was during Holy Week. Yeah, it was also during Holy Week, guys. Not because it was Holy Week, it was because of April Fools. April Fools would have been cruel. Yeah, sugoi. Atashi sugoi desho. Design and art. Wow, design and art. Tangina, may projected timeline pa, parang gago po. I also informed them that, you know, they will be called for future projects just so they know ahead of time. Okay. I like the model design was made by Silex. I shared the same designer as preferred. Baby, unfortunately, my designer sucks at social media, so questions regarding design will fall on me. Oh my god, at the time I was still gaslighting myself into thinking that I'm 4'10". Imagine. Hair color bluish white. Okay, guys. My hair is bluish white, okay? Not necessarily blue, but bluish white. It just so happens that the tint is white, blue, I mean. Okay, hovers, ears and tail hovers and it's not connected to the body. Solid, jelly in texture and physics. Ears have particle work on it, yada yada yada. I need a new art for my background to be more in line with Naoko's art. What? New art for my background to more in line. What, does it have to be in line with Naoko's art? Why, guys? What's up? 4'10"? No. At the end of the day, I'm 4'9". This one got edited into 4'9", unfortunately. Oh, you were using Silexes. We'll see. Right now, I cannot afford Naoko Mama's artwork for now, okay? I cannot afford it for now. I already paid Naoko Mama for my, nandakke? Oh, you guys already know for my reference sheet. That one was expensive, but I wanted it to be Naoko. It had to be Naoko. I would feel sad if it's not Naoko. I would feel very sad if it's not Naoko. I was looking the vertical art on my ref sheet, but it's too sussy. Ah, yeah, that's true. I could probably try something. We'll see. And then there's some other information. Rabbit legs. Oh my god, one of the first few model sketches. I loved it. And I remember using this so much. And yeah, this is why I chose... this is why I chose Naoko. I really like their take on design despite it not being their specialty. Naoko Mama's specialty... honestly, in my opinion, okay, is mostly Bakyun! Big booby lady! So hot! Ooh! So hot! Very hot. Women. Onesang. Mommy type! You know? But I'm more of like cute and funny, right? More cute and funny. And I don't know if you've seen Naoko's latest artworks of himself, but he's really upping his Kanye game now, guys. I don't know if I started something, but I don't know if I stirred something within him, but I don't know, but yeah, his now Kani design is like, wow, he's really amping it up lately. At least they gave you the booba. Yeah, I have some booba. See, it tickles, guys. I'll talk about the booba on Fansly. Yeah. And also usually, you know how I'm a sucker for more cell shaded kind of work, but Naoko uses his because in my opinion on Naoko's art is usually muted, although he has been changing it to something more striking kind of color lately. I was so shooketh with his color usage because this one made it so that, you know, my whites and my blacks feel like the canvas, and then my blue feels like the splash. I don't know if that makes sense. That's why I was like, wow, I didn't know Naoko can put the splash like this. And I was like, yes, like this, please. Like this. Waiter! More of this, please. Oh, hi-ho, Sela and Selmi. Thank you for the raid. Hi-ho. Wait, let me go to the middle first. Hi, guys. Hi-ho. My name is Kani. You can call me Conejo if that's more comfy. I am a sad pixel artist that is unfortunately addicted to Donatello. But if you want, I can be a bunny just for you. Hi! We're currently discussing the process and the funny stories behind making my model. Hi! Also belated happy birthday! Sela! Yay! I couldn't make it to Sela's birthday celebration that was originally scheduled the other day because it was my debut. So sorry, Sela. And also I had to work on a certain video last minute as well. But belated happy birthday! I hope you guys enjoyed your stream. And also, Sela, if you need to rest, okay? Hi, Emma. It's Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Yeah, habude. So, we're currently in the process of talking about the thesis that I sent to my rigger and my model artist. I sent them this whole document with working clickable timelines, by the way. It even has like a title page and a table of contents. I don't know why I like this, I'll be honest. So yeah, this was one of the... I also told Naoko ahead of time that I'll be commissioning him for the reference sheet. Okay, rigging will be handled by Yami. This is more of the rigging part, and I didn't know how else to like tell Yabi like, oh, can we do this and that. I had to make a whole table for it as well, just so I know. Just so Yabi has like a full-on list. This is better than most office documents. Thank you. And then this one is for future stuff, like I will be commissioning both artists in the future for add-ons. I will have, in order to have clear cutouts and less revisions here, possible updates that I have in mind, yada. Oh my god, guys! I have things planned ahead of time and I will work my damn hardest so we can achieve this. But yeah, I really want an alternate outfit in the future. This is super impressive. So much detail. Thank you. Probably too much detail. I even said, please take note of the following. I'm okay with paying through here. Deadlines are not very strict, but communication is appreciated. Please feel free to relay your I accidentally pressed space for the enter on this one. Your thoughts, opinions, suggestions, yada. Feel free to stream or share your progress. I feel like this is something that differs me from some other VTubers, I did not force an NDA in any way possible. Aside from it being cheaper, I like being able to see the process, and I thought that you guys would enjoy seeing the process too, so you would sometimes see, especially now Kumama streaming, drawing my model, and also the reference sheet. Yeah, there's no fucking way I can hide my excitement, and at the same time, you know, we get to see progress. You get to see me slowly become more detailed and detailed from this simple drawing to like the next one. すごいでしょ. And then what else? There's the remarks. I had to say thank you because you know, it's kind of hard to work with me. You guys know why. At least the hobbits know why it's hard to work with me. I'm a very like, aside from my social anxiety and other issues with communication, how do you call this? I'm very strict to work with, if that makes sense. So I want my stuff to be heard. You know? Whenever I feel like there is a something that needs to be fixed, I want to be heard. And yada 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 ad nauseum. I'm very strict, basically. And then I even had some updates. Oh, this was like in October. I even listed the date. Holy shit. There has been some few design updates ever since the... Did someone give me ano? Wait, I'm sorry, wait. Okay, 1910, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. It says here, why is Stream Elements not helping me? 1910, thank you. Thank you so much for that tippy tip. Why are you giving me your tip, Lude? Congratulations on your debut. Can't always watch it on time, but I'll enjoy on vote. Good luck with your Japanese studies. Natta no something wa totemo kawaii. I feel like the kanji is the most important thing, and I don't know what this kanji is. Wait, let me copy paste this kanji. Koe! Oh, it's koe! Yeah, I can't read kanji. I'm sorry. Demo gambarimasu. Thank you for thinking my voice is cute, even though most of the time I sound like a fucking Filipino. Potang inang yan, no? Most of the time I sound like a fucking Filipino, guys. Weh. Originally, right, it was just a random yellow strap that's on the side, but I thought that... Hi, Sala! Hi! Thank you so much again for the raid. Thank you. Let me give you the Cunny wrench. Oh wait, it's a shield now. Boring. I miss the wrench. Bring back the wrench. I miss the wrench. Okay, so nandakke. So there was a lot of, you know, there were a lot of designs for this one. Wait, let me inang dami kong sinulat dito. I don't remember how much I've written. Oh my god. Hope your debut went well. It did. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get the file real quick. I know I specifically saved it for this very occasion. Of course I'll give you the wrench. Why wouldn't I? It's used to bonk bad people. Keeps the bad people away from you. I'll protect you, my queen. Unga bunga. Unga bunga. I'm trying to find it, but I can't seem to find it. I found it. Let me show you guys the other designs that were initially there, because I felt like it was gonna be too plain. Okay, let's skip these first. Okay. So these are the things that could have been. These are the stuff that I thought about. Initially, it started as this one, but of course I will always ask like Naoko and Lilia for a second opinion. This one was nice, but it was too much. This one, it feels like it's just text. This one is cute, but I kind of wanted it to be longer. And then, so we made some variations of something with a charm and, you know, a jet tag keychain kind of dealio. At first, it was just a horizontal stripe. I also thought of an alternative charm, but I really wanted the whole bits. So, yeah, it ended up combining this thing, and then lo and behold, it's the charm on my right pocket. Not right pocket. That's my left. Honey, you don't know your left from your right. God damn it. But yeah, this is one of the progress drawings. Guys, I'm trying my best to doodle stuff. Yay. Yeah, these are the stuff that ended up being the reference that I gave to Naoko. I showed him how to write it, and then his handwriting ended up being a lot better than mine. His handwriting ended up being a lot better than mine. From your pockets to write it is from, you know, from the palm of the character, yeah. But on the stream, it's, you know, my left. And then here's the long ass fucking text. Here you go, guys. This one's probably the cute part. It's meant to be more of a fun Easter egg that the Hobbits can point out while adding more life to the model overall. Their Google Doc for this presentation. Yeah, it's gonna be a long yapping stream, guys. You guys like it when I stream for a long time, right? This is what you fucking get. And then, of course, some additional... Fuck, man. This one. Fuck my life, man. Fuck. This fucking nerd thing. This one was added for free, man. Just because Yabi and fucking Naoko wanted it. And then these are some of the early drawings of it. And then some, you know... Thank you so much for being patient, because I felt like I was being too demanding or something. The tooth, yeah, it was the early tooth, guys. It was the early tooth. This was the sticker that was sold in Cosmatsu 2025, I believe. And yeah, that is the me when it comes to the model. Like in regards to the model. Document. Do you guys have any questions regarding this document before I proceed? You know, why do I feel like I'm having a thesis defense in front of my, like, you know? Why do I feel like I'm having a thesis defense in front of you guys? Also, wait, let me do a tummy toot. I'm sorry. There. I tummy tooted. I tooted. Why do I find the photo on the right hotter? No! You don't! No, you're getting... Fuck this shit. No, you guys are not gonna see that again. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because you wrote it like a thesis? Fair. I just need the references, huh? Like a whole section to get dedicated to just references. And you know how you only have to say, like, give musical references and vibes when it comes to, like, BGMs, right? But before that, let me tell you about how, once again, how, Mev came to be my BGM artist, like composer rather. So when it comes to BGMs, I had a specific vibe that I wanted. It really had to be, it had to be 8-bit sounding, right? So or retro, whatever you want to call it. It's one of those words, So that one was a plus. Well, not a plus, but a requirement. And that kind of knocks off a lot of people because not everyone is very inclined with it. Most of the time, when you think about cute or, kind of chill kind of thing, usually it's like, what? Flute, piano, kind of dealio, right? But I really wanted it to be, 8-bit. And you guessed right. I ended up making a whole document for for Mev. Thank you so much, Silver, for introducing me to Mev. The first time I sent this to Mev, I feel like 8-bit music is not really as niche. I meant the people that specializes in them, and I prefer working with people that live in Asia by extension. It's a lot rarer to find a composer rather like 8-bit music is definitely not a niche. Composer, yes. I would say composer, yes. So yeah, when I sent this to Mev, I could feel like an air of, why did she send this to me? I'm so sorry, Mev. I really am. I'm sorry. Putang ina, I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm so sorry. So yeah, as always, we have the introduction. We have this. This is technically kind of a copy paste, but edited for like, for the thing. Yeah, I'm not well versed in music. I had to do that. Why is this? Oh, I accidentally put that in the header. Ew. So I had the general vibe stuff. And I also referenced the shop theme for Identifil because that's what I felt like is the closest within his portfolio. Oh my god. I can't believe I have violence in all of my city as a reference. You can tell how fucking old I am with this. What the fuck, man? Ragnarok. Yay! And then I even gave visual reference. What the fuck is a composer gonna do with visual references, man? And then here's my bottle. I don't think he needed this at all. I don't think. Okay, this one, the correction. No, I refuse. I'm taking that 1 centimeter. Fine. But okay, according to the doctor, I'm 145, okay? Yeah, I wrote a lot. This is a lot more than what a composer should get. And then this is the lore. And then this is the safe for work version of the lore. The cake was important. I know, right? Okay, now let me share you the funny story with Mev. Wait, let me scroll up real quick. I am not good at because there were some funky notes, but I didn't know what they were called, so I had to like doodle for Mev, and I'm like, oh, I like it sounding like this rather than like this. I don't like it to go shifting noise. I just want it to be like a straight note. Because initially there were some very funky notes like ten ten meow. And then there's also a like ten ten meow kind of note. So I just want it to be like ten ten ten. Like just straight, if that makes sense. So I just instead of actually using terms. Because there were some funky sounds, definitely. Okay, now you've lost me. What do you mean I've lost you? Okay, let me give you some of the earlier versions of it. Don't worry, this is not copyrighted. Was it this one? Ah, yeah, there were some funky notes. And there were some kind of notes. This part was retained for sure. You know what's funny? This is already okay. I talked with Silver about it, about how much I felt bad that I'm doodling my my feedbacks to Mev instead of giving giving very very jargon sounding musically inclined sounding feedbacks. I gave him a fucking drawing. But Silver reassured me that it was already better because when Mev was commissioning when Silver was commissioning Mev for like the song of like BGM of no nandakke for the BGM of Identify. You know what he did? He said he said cut James. Like he sent two different cat gifs. Like rather than this insert dancing cat gif one, it needs to feel more like this. Insert dancing cat gif two. So, I feel less bad about the fact that I doodled for men. He literally sent the dancing cat. Drawing the contours up for music is actually quite valuable. Really? Thank you for your input, Evo. I feel even less bad. Fuck. You are not the worst I've worked with, that man has seen. He literally sent the cat gif. I don't know how he was able to translate that. And then there was another one. I wasn't sure. I think I was just being Delulu. I have no sense of rhythm and I'm also tone deaf. But I did feel like in some parts it did feel kind of like there was a note that was on another thing. I don't know which part I think it was this part. Ah, yeah, that part. And also this part. Yeah, I preferred it to be like slightly faster. And then I was like, okay, for this one, I'm gonna draw it like the timeline that you see in Us, and maybe he'll understand it. I remember now because the other parts like tan tan, and then that one felt like tan tan rather than tan tan. I'm not good at this, guys. I'm trying my best. Fuck, my stomach hurts. But yeah. These are the stuff that I ended up sending to Mev, and as you guys know, this is now the BGM that we have. Yay! Thank you so much, Mev. You are now an honorary Filipino. I know you would hate that as a fellow C person, but you are now Filipino. You are now Filipino, Mev. Still much better communication level. I try my best. I would like to believe that I try my best to communicate. Missed it, but congrats on it. Oh, thank you. Shit, is this... Wait, I'm so sorry. Are you One or are you Cloud? Are you One or are you Cloud? Or are you someone else? I know you're part of something, but I with your username on YouTube, I don't remember who. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're One. Hi, One. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's at a weird time. Thank you, One. If tummy hurt, need tummy rub. No. It's really good, BGM. It feels the silence without being overbearing. Yeah, it's hard to not be overbearing. Part of me were like, yeah, I want this and this and this, but I had to learn how to tone it down, that's for sure. He's the one. Oh no, per person forced to be Filipino. Real. He's forced to be Filipino, guys. He's forced to be. But yeah, these are just some of the stuff that I had to communicate with Mev. And there was quite the break with the model, that's for sure. Because, nandake. Because, we had the Cosmatsu event, right? And I told Naoko, focus on what you want to do first. That's a tall order. You're selling a book, this and that and this and that. So there was like a break in between when it comes to the thing. And then, later on, we finished the model at around probably late January or early February, and then the files were already given to Yabi, and then Yabi started sometime March, I believe. I'm not so sure. Or February, I'm not so sure. And then Yabi just did her magic, yada yada yada. Guys, whenever I get sent an update with Yavi, the first thing that I do is, like, it's not even me looking at the message, it's me looking at the notification. It's me looking at the notification, and then like, I won't be showing something immediately, so I'm gonna be over here. It's not even like a note, it's not even like the message, it's just a notification, right? I was like, ding! Yabi message me! I just get the little hippie chippy. Do I look at it? Every small update. At first it was just like the face and the mouth. It was like, yeah, it was already like that. Hey, I was already like that. So yeah, I also didn't want... I tried to keep my message brief with Yabi because like my closeness with Naoko is different from my closeness with Yabi, right? Like, I can say random bullshit to Naoko, but with Yabi, I wanted to be a decent person, and I knew if I was gonna talk more, I wouldn't be a decent person. I'd be like, Yabi! Stop! Rather than, you know, Yabi, this is so nice. I really like this. Please proceed. Oh, can we change this one a little bit? But in reality, I was like, Yabi! Yeah! Yabi! Yabi! Oh my god, thank you so much for the member one. Thank you. Make sure to thank the person that gave you a member, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you, Sin. Why do you even say Dankeschön? I don't even speak that language. It just became a thing, innit? Plastic? Anong plastic? Why di ako plastic? I think you mean suppressing. I'm suppressing my inner emotions. I'm trying to be demure, guys. I'm trying to be demure. Demure, guys. Demure. Friendship first days versus after a year. I know, right? With Naoko or Luna, you'd be like, you piece of shit, why you drew the nerds? Real talaga. Parang uy, gago pa rin. Even Lilia, man. Even Lilia. You? Demure? I can be demure. Like, guys, I can be demure. Guys, okay, look at me close up, okay? Like, what if you see me in your classroom? Like, for example, I'm your seatmate, and then and you wanted to ask me if I had an eraser. Oh, an eraser? Oh wait, we need to have a cheesy BGM for this. Wait, Dova syndrome. Not that one. Okay, there we go. Oh, you wanted to borrow my eraser? Here you go. Oh! Oh no! I dropped it! I'm sorry! Ah! Oh my god! Wait! I didn't mean to touch your hand! I'm sorry. Here you go. You can return it to me after class, okay? I'm just gonna go get my lunch. See you later? Bye! Ate, nanghihiram lang ako ng eraser, wag ka na lumande. Why don't you want me to flirt? I'm just... Ba't nahiya? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Oh no, I spilled my eraser all over my clothes. No, I didn't! You would flirt more with girls, not guys. Real, guys. Tested and proven. Tested and proven. Should I do a skit with Ube or something? Girl, I'm old enough to be your teacher rather than the classmate. Okay, fine. Take two. Different scene. And, action. Oh! Professor! Thank goodness I caught up to you. I'm having a problem with one of the, homework that you gave us. I can't seem to find the answer by myself. Could you please teach me the step-by-step process? And then you will hear my inner voice like... Oh my god. I'm so close to Professor. What do I do? I totally know the answer to this question, but I had to ask him just to get close to him. My heart is pounding. Illegal by the... Illegal. Illegal. Don't date your teachers. Dahil bantay bata 1, 2, 3. You don't need to act like that would be big. Shut up! My god, I have a school uniform. I need to get fucked in my school uniform at some point, man. One day I'll get fucked in my school uniform. Don't worry, Connie, middle school lessons can be tough sometimes. Shut up! Shut up! Learning a life lesson. The lesson being my teacher's too old for me. I won't call him. Shut up! I'm so close to Professor. I know, right? Yeah, report you to HR. Real, guys, real. Where can I sign? Inanyo? I feel like every time I say inanyo, and people, you guys can just say ina mo? Question mark. Now ko mama. Your mom? Now ko mama is basically what it means. Tangin ng inside joke to. Bastos, why are you calling me Bastos? Who taught you that? Me? Who taught you that shit, you motherfuckers? And then, oh! Anon! Thank you so much for the tip. Why didn't you give me your name so I can thank you properly? Laws are meant to be broken, much like Kani. Stop! No, don't break me. Need to be gentle. Need to be gentle, guys. Now is blue, Yabi is green. Eh? What? What do you mean now is blue, Yabi is green? Ah, mama mo blue! Okay, sorry! Okay, mama mo blue, papa mo green. Oh my god, that took me a while to understand. I'm sorry! It took me a while. Walang gentle. Oo, walang gentle dito. Burgir. Slow? I'm sorry, I'm a slow ass motherfucker. I like it slow and steady. Mamaya, pagdating sa jabol, BPM nyo 210 ha. If your fapping speed is at 210 BPM, that's bad. And I'm just kidding. That's already friction at that point, is it not? Later on, what else can I talk about the process? Okay, the rest of the process is mostly me working on my own stuff, right? At the same time, trying to promote the thing. I try not to think of it as I gotta gain numbers. It's more like I try to have a more positive outlook when it comes to this kind of thing, guys. I get stressed when I think about numbers. I already knew this ever since I already knew about this ever since like in my previous persona as Combi, as you guys know. I remember stressing about it and being like, oh, no one likes my stuff. Like, not even streaming. My artwork not being seen by everyone. But later on, the less I think about numbers, the more I just kept on drawing what I find funny, and then I just kept on laughing. Right? Laughing at the funny stuff that I made, and then being excited for the little improvements. And I, kind of carry on with that mindset. I feel like the promotion part rather than for the numbers gain, I just wanted more people to see what my friends made for me. And yeah, I feel like that was the goal. You know, I tried to keep stuff to keep me afloat secondary because I feel like I perform best like that. You know, I'm already stressed out by the number of things that I do. Why would I focus on the numbers, if that makes sense? I only need one number thing to stress out about. I don't know if that makes sense. So with that in mind, you know, I did cut off some stuff that I feel like, that I feel like were unnecessary to a debut. So unfortunately, I had to put the Loligami Requiem cover on a hiatus. That's why I owe Mogi, because the artwork was already there. Let me show you some progress that was made, guys. I'll at least show you guys some of the progress that was made, so you guys know how much was worked on behind the scenes. Let me open a sprite real quick. Animations. Where is it? It's not this one. Where is it? LGR. There we go. This one doesn't have the hair yet because I didn't understand how to break down my hair. But initially I was gonna do hair last and then do the clothes first. Let me remove this layer. And boom. Yeah. Ta-da! So I was animating it along with Luna. I'm so sorry, Luna, if I put it on an indefinite hiatus. Hindi ko kinaya. And also, honestly, I was met with the beginning of the year with stress. And I was like, you know what? I'll focus on the things that I think I can do in the moment and what is more important. But yeah, this is me animating for Loligami Requiem. Sorry. Let me remove the play all frames. There we go. Ignore tags. Nani, 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 kami ko onin tsukyun. Ta-da! But yeah, I didn't want it to be a rush job either, so that's why I did not really I didn't really proceed with it. You know how I'm a stickler for quality, even though it doesn't have to be a quality. You can just have it as funny. I mean, Tsurupetan was like doodles, right? I don't know if you guys have seen like some old Toho MVs, and it's mostly just cute doodles, very simple doodles, white background. But people loved it for what it was. Sometimes I feel like I need to step down and learn that. But when it comes to artwork, I can't help but feel like I need to push harder, even though sometimes simpler might be better, like the better choice. And also, I owe you guys some stuff. Mogi does not have to hide this, but she's still hiding it because how do you call this? She's still hiding it because, you know, she wanted to keep it a surprise for me. But I don't mind showing you guys some stuff that has already been done behind the scenes that was supposed to originally be for the debut. Also, I hope you guys don't mind that I'm discussing stuff that did not push through. It's not for you guys to be disappointed. It's not for me to be disappointed. But hopefully, you know, other people out there wherein they wanted to be grander and things did not go as planned. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's not the end of the world. You know, sometimes reeling yourself back is the better choice. It's the better choice, guys. I swear I label my stuff, but sometimes I still get confused where I place stuff. Ah, very lovely artwork. Why is it just the whip? Where is the actual artwork? Where is the actual artwork? I know I put it somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. I haven't opened, goddammit. Open. Where's the artwork? Where did I put it? What? Asan na? Where is it? Where was it? Ah, there it is. I found it. It was labeled with obscure numbers. That's why I couldn't find it. It was labeled with obscure numbers. I'll at least show you one of the artwork. Let me go to here real quick. This one. I like how Evo validated my squigglies. Thank you, Evo. Thank you so much, Evo. I feel a lot better. He showed me an actual music sheet. I don't know how to read the music sheet, but now that you showed me this music sheet, that actually makes sense now. Okay, here's the artwork that Mogi-chan made for me. And I feel like I really did choose the right artist for this, guys. Lo and behold. Jajan! Sugoi desho! Art of this quality, I really need to put that shit out. But I will do the stuff that I plan on doing this year. Looking at my schedule, I am fully booked for the year. And, how do you call this? I feel like this might end up being a next year stuff because I already have 2 stuff that is music related aligned this year as a group, and I don't think I'll have the time for Loligami because I already have something for August. I already have something for September, and then the preparation for end of the year is so long. So even if it's like an in-between between August, I know, not just September, I also have something for October. And then even if there's like a break of November, when it comes to animating something as tedious as Loligami Requiem, I don't think November will just cut it. So this is gonna be like a take your time passion project for me. I hope that's fine with everyone. Gomenne. We'll see. If I'm a little bit lighter next year, hopefully we can make it happen. With art this good, there's no fucking way I'm not gonna do it, guys. It's a fucking waste. It's a waste. So yeah, please look forward to the future. So that's why you asked us. No. I ain't saying shit, motherfuckers. I ain't saying shit. What else? What else did not go as planned? I was hoping to release more shorts, like do a shorts grind every single day before my debut, but as I've said, my family member got rushed to the ER, so unfortunately, some of the other stuff I had to delegate it to other people. So stuff like the lore, I originally was gonna draw it myself. Wait, let me show you the doodle that I made for the lore. I also have the original lore that I have. The lore that I showed for my debut is actually more of you know, the Hobbits and the Hobie lore, like how you guys came to my world and how you got turned into the thing. Very typical isekai story, but the actual lore for myself is 2 NSFW for for YouTube. So that one will be a passion project for another time. Yeah, short screen is very tiresome, and I don't have like a go-to shorts editor that I can afford, you know, because there are a lot of great editors. I just can't afford them. And also, unfortunately, I keep on speaking in Filipino as well. So there are a lot of people that do speak in Filipino, but I prefer the ones that speak both English and Filipino so they can translate it. I am also willing to do the translation, but not everyone likes doing translations when it comes to edits. I prefer having it because majority of my hobbits are foreigners. But, you know, I still want the word to be there. Then maybe eventually you guys will get brainwashed into remembering the word, you know? That's how I learned anime. Maybe we can do some A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Coco Melon type shit with you guys. I was wondering if you were gonna use... No! You guys saw me draw it! You guys saw me draw it. I just can't have it posted on YouTube. You guys saw me draw it. Here you go, guys. This was a part of it. This was a part of the lore, guys. As you can see. Ta-da! But yeah, I can't really show, how do you call this? I can't really show... Hi! Hi, Zumi! But yeah, I could never, post it on YouTube. Maybe I could post a teaser of it like what their Pixen does and then link it to like what Twitter or on Fansly. Hanap ka ng editor ko na lang. No. It's okay. So yeah, I've been making my shorts myself because it saves money and I have a very strict and specific humor. And there are a lot of great editors. It's just that I have a very specific kind of humor. And I kind of feel bad whenever people has to like, you know, endure my... whenever they have to endure my strictness, you know? Guys, I am so ready for the lore. You know why? This is why I was so ready for the lore. You guys know that I studied animation, right? So of course, I actually know how to use this. Let me zoom in for you guys real quick. How do I zoom in? No, that's a... How do I zoom in? Is there no zoom in here? Fuck. But yeah. I don't know if you guys can read it, but I actually did the script writing with the, I don't know, with what I remember to be the format. Script writing is not my forte, so forgive me to actual script writers if I got some formatting wrong, but I did it to the best of my abilities. Ta-da! Hourglass on the left. Where? That's not an hourglass. Import, undo, view mode. Yeah, I don't see it, but yeah, it was all... It's how many pages? It's 3 pages worth. My lord has a whole script. At least, you know, I was super passionate about it, right? At least you know how more passionate I am, right? Oh, this is not Adobe. This is an actual program, like a software for script writing. It's called Trelby. So if you guys ever want to try writing your own script, this one is like an easy and freeware, by the way. Wait, is freeware right? Am I using... You know, I also... Free software for writing scripts. So if you guys ever want to try it, this is what I use, okay? Guys... Nasobrahan ba sa passion? Is the passion too much? I worry that it might be too much passion. Too much passion ba? much ba? Text files just work fine for me. Oh, Jesus. No such thing as too much passion. Thank you. I feel validated. Passion, 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 passion. So yeah. Yeah, I had to stop the shorts grinding. I stopped it at the debut thing at least. And then the rest of that, I was like, no. I'm just gonna focus on because I was also taking care of my family member for a little bit because they cannot do stuff by themselves. I had to stay with them in the hospital on some days then kasi I had to stay with them sa hospital. See guys, I didn't want to say it immediately because I didn't want to worry people and I didn't want to have a negative attitude. I want everyone to be like, I'm so excited for Kani debut. You know? What else? What else? Ah, let me show you the stuff that I delegate. Putang ina. The Bemi story. Putang ina. Can I call out Bemi again? I know I've called her out during my debut, but I'm calling her out again. Putang ina. Let me show you. Let me show you the shit that I sent to her. Fuck's sake, man. I'm so annoyed. But at the same time, it's Bemi. He's my friend. So yeah, I asked Bemi, Bish, are you free? Ganito, ganito, ganyan. I was in the hospital while drawing this, by the way. At the time, I was in the hospital while delegating it to, tawag dito. I was delegating it to Bibe and, Bemi. Bemi for the lore art and, Bibe for the, debut slides. And then... Putang ina talaga eh. Ina talaga. Tang inong Bemi kahit kailan. So this is what I specifically showed to her. Why is it not working again? Sorry, my thing is not working. I don't know why. Okay, surely this one will work, right? Ta-da! This thing right here, guys. I sent her like a storyboard and then I specifically said 1920 by 1080 minimum line art only. You know what she fucking did to me, guys? You know what she fucking did? She gave me a square. All of the artworks were square. She gave me squares. That's why you see in the lore video while I was editing, all you'll see are fucking squares. The amazing square rectangle. But you know what? I like squares and I really feel like 1920 times 1080 times Can you really hate on squares? It's hard for me to hate on squares. Honestly, I'm not that mad because one, it's Bemi. And number two, I'm asking this on a rush. Number three, I know how to work with squares. You know, I can't deny that. I cannot deny that. I know how to work with squares. You know? With that being said, you guys want to watch the lore video together? I know we watched it on debut, but I want to watch it again. Again. Let's watch it again, guys. Let's watch it again. I want to watch it again. Let's watch it. We're talking about the debut process anyway, so we might as well. This one. Put it on that. We put it on this one. No, not that one, I think. Yeah, that one. And then BGM off, and then Spotify thing. And then we up the curtain. And then play. I like how everyone said cat! Well, majority of them said cat. But to be fair, majority of your cats, huh? Also, just for legal purposes, I did remove the how do you call this? The monetization for my debut and also for the lore video as promised. It's my personal agreement with, and I do acknowledge it. So yeah, I do acknowledge it. Just for legal purposes, okay? I did remove it. Sorry, let's start from the beginning. Did you guys know that I just said and then I pitched it higher and then made it shorter, and then that's the typing sounds that you're hearing. Yay! Reincarnate as anime girls. I was making the script on the fly, and I was making myself laugh, and I was really hoping damn hard that it was gonna make you guys laugh too. How much for Kani typing sounds? No! Looks like Sir No. I really like that line, but at the same time, I want to punch myself. Oh, this is so heartwarming to look at. So fucking ugly. Also, yeah, I'm the type of person that's not very, I know a lot of popular debut lores are mostly anime style, right? I fucking love cartoons and I wanted something lighthearted, so I thought, cartoons, and at the same time, someone that can work fast. Bemi. Bemi was the first person that came into my mind, because I don't think a lore has to be anime for it to be good. Sometimes it just has to be cute and funny. Not in the way that I am, but, cute and funny. There's a carrot on stream? Where? Oh, this one? So you say Siki's carrot? It was perfect above and beyond. Yeah, I was working on it till very, on the day before my debut as well. 10 on 10, we need to watch it again. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. But yeah, fuck you, Bemi. Fuck you. Fuck you. Till the end of time. Fuck you. Even the afterlife. I think my favorite... which one's your favorite punchline, guys? Which one was your favorite punchline? I think this one, timing-wise, I think I like this one. When it comes to timing, I think this one is my favorite. No fucking way. But when it comes to my favorite line, I would say it would have to be this one. But unfortunately, you would have to be an older hobbit to probably to know this one. This one. Yeah, I only know a blue-haired woman that looks like Cerno. My old design as my previous persona looked like Cerno so much, but I swear to God that was not my intention. I just had short hair at the time, so I made my hair short. I like the color blue, so my hair was blue, and at the same time, I like cute things, so I put a big blue ribbon. So yeah, I feel like most of the more veteran and more older hobbits would probably laugh at this fucking joke. The cutting music, yeah, the cutting music definitely. Timing this one is my favorite part, that's for sure. You look like you mean you weren't, sir. Shut up, guys. I can't. I can't stop thinking about it, guys. It's so fucking funny. I know it's a corny joke, but for some reason, even small stuff like that make me laugh. At least I'm laughing, guys. And then, oh my Jesus Christ, for Bibe, it was more formalities, that's for sure. Not so many on the funny part, except for two things. One of them is in my conversation with her, and the other one was her conversation with Ube. Okay, so first conversation with me. Let me go open the slides real quick. Let me get the copy of it. Bibe. Okay. Then let me show this. There we go. And then we go to that certain slide. Putang ina. I can't believe they put that artwork. I really like how Ube, sorry, you guys ended both best. Pares kayong bebe ko. When Bibe worked on this, the first time I saw it, I was like, wow. Canva moves? Canva fucking moves? I know of like presentation transitions, but I didn't know you can actually make it move like this. I feel so fucking old. I feel like a boomer that doesn't know about technology. Ubibe, real. Kan is really a VTuber now, even doing her debut 2.0. Shut up, guys. That's Canva. Yeah, it's Canva. And then I was like, oh my god, because the description that I gave to Bibe. Let me open my DMs with Bibe real quick, and then I'll read to you what I typed to her, okay? Thank you so much, Bibe, for working on such a short notice while you're already juggling on other stuff. So aside from giving her the outline, I told her that the general theme, I only told her general theme, squares, blue, white. That's not a lot of details compared to what I was doing. But to be fair, I was in the hospital while typing this. So aside from, feeling heavy, I had to, I was already super exhausted because I woke up at like 4 a.m. in the morning and I haven't had sleep while doing it. So yeah, I had to keep it very brief but enough for Bibe to understand. And then I said, feel free to color pick from my stream opening or ending art in the Google Drive that I gave you. And then I also told her silly or thematic is fine. My god, she was able to get it both silly and thematic. Thematic as in this whole blue, white, even yellow aesthetic. And then later on, there's the silly part, which I will really want to discuss about. It's really nice. look at how she organizes stuff. She has like a photo of the debut stuff. I just gave her a bunch of photos that I thought she could use. And then she ended up, layering them in such a nice way. And she even has like, even some of her text, like especially the main ideas of each slide. She even adds these like slashes just so to make it more like, the when you type the HTTPS colon slash kind of dealio, and then something something dot com slash something something whatever you need to put there. Oh my god, love it. And then there's like a dot file, and then there's arrows, and then even the font that she uses kind of techy. Yeah, it's very digitally. And at the same time, silly stuff like this fucking drawing that Naoko made. Jesus. Love you, mama. No homo desu. I'm only homo for women, I'm sorry. It's so laid out so nicely. Her composition game is so good. I'm not knowledgeable in graphics design, and honestly, even in animation, my composition is still kind of shit. I'm not good at like I've said several times, I'm not good at drawing. I'm only good at helping, if that makes sense. Also, this is so heavy on my PC. It's trying its best right now. Gambarimasu. But yeah, nandakke. Yeah, I'm only good at helping people in the sense that, I'm the cleanup artist, or I take all I do the keyframes after the storyboard artist does it, So the funny thing that I wanted to talk about, cutie. The funny thing that I wanted to talk about, and my favorite point of this thing is actually in here, because Bibe actually took this funny thing, and then she actually emphasized the real part, and so I already laughed at that, and then I saw this. I'm like, I understand why she put this one, to put something nice to see in the middle, but why did she put gay juice? I know I'm gay, but oh! I was laughing so much after that. I was like, it all makes sense now. Gay juice! I was sipping on the gay juice. That's why I want a girlfriend. I was sipping on gay juice, guys. Gay juice, gay juice, gay juice. Gay juice, gay juice, gay juice. Yeah. And as for the other funny thing, I'm sorry for outing you, Bibe. Well, it's not outing Bibe, honestly. It's more like, some funny shit. Things happen, kind of funny shit. Um, so she was trying to find more references, and I think she was trying to be considerate of my situation and not bothering me, even though I told her it's fine for her to bother me about it. So she tried to search my name on Twitter, and um she didn't find references. Instead, what she found was I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's remove that before YouTube tells us we're a piece of shit. It goes with the gay juice. What do you mean it goes with the gay juice? Oh my fucking god. What you are versus what you wish you are. Real. So fucking real. So fucking real. Oh my god. So yeah. Any other questions regarding the debut process that you guys probably might have? And also, thank you so much, Squishy, for the debut highlights. I was actually gonna make one for myself as well. I just haven't had the time, and I also told myself I am not gonna work on Sunday and Monday, and then I ended up working on some other parts, but not the video editing part itself yet, because VOD scrubbing takes a lot of time, and I feel like I'm gonna have to ask another person to VOD scrub for me or along with me. Question, I love the David. That's not a question, that's a statement, Ma. Any other questions? Oh, of course, nandakke. Of course, no process is perfect. Sometimes you would find some mini conflicts. I didn't fight anyone in any way possible, but definitely there was some poor communication on my end, and also some stuff that I didn't mean to do. And I was, we talked about it over DMs, and we're very feeling cool about. We even just, we go hee hee ha ha's and stuff. Yeah, not every time you're doing the right thing. Not every time. Let me go to the middle. Not every time things will go smoothly or perfect, and that's fine. As long as you guys properly talk about it rather than Google Docking. You know? Just properly talk about it. Love and peace. Love and peace, guys. The world needs more of it. What else can I impart to people? I'm not a very good in imparting kind of person kasi eh. I'm not very good in imparting kind of person. Hey, Connie, you look nice. Thank you, sweetie. Just do the docking without Google. Real. By the way, do you need a band-aid? You're losing your data there? I know. My boo-boo, guys. My boo-boo. My boo-boo. I kind of, if you look at it deep, I'm still not perfect. And honestly, there's some parts of me that I feel is kind of broken. But, we'll get there. And even some imperfect parts of me can be pretty. Like the little things. Look at how pretty Yappy and Yappy and Naoko worked on this. The only Google Docs we need are on the topic of Kanye West. Stop! Will I get digitized if I kiss the boo-boo? You never know. You never know. Maybe you might have, nandakke? Maybe you have, I don't think I should say that. You'll get the cooties, guys. You'll get the cunny cooties. Slowly but surely, you'll get digitized. You're gonna shit squares. The cunny cooties. But if you lick the cunny boo boo, you will get shocked like you touch a battery. Is that a promise? What do you mean a promise? I don't think promises are meant to be good, isn't it? Is it not? If gambling my three-dimensional life is what it takes to be. No. Will the corruption spread if we kiss the boo boo? Possibly. That Kanye promise is worth it. T-virus, Tikol virus, the schlicking virus. Tikol is schlick, by the way. I don't know if you need to know that. If Jabol or Jakol is fapping, Tikol is schlicking. Filipino words. The more you know. The more you know. A bad promise would be a threat. Yeah. The Kanye virus. I don't mind that. Honestly, I almost said something bad. I know. We learned many interesting words. We like bulbul. Don't worry, at least the model's shaved clean, okay? Let me put a time step here for like... No! Squishy, no! No! Tikol, bulbol, jabal, tampal, puke. Tikol, bulbol, jabol ang puke. That's my Tagalog vocabulary. No. Oh, you know how in English it's head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. But in Filipino, you start from the bottom and it's paa, tuhod, balikat, tulo, paa, tuhod. You made that sound so soothing. Really? The Tampal Puka video is ran-free in my head. No, please forget it. You don't need to remember that. Let me check. Okay, there's no one. I don't have I'm too scared to raid. I do have someone to raid, but I'm too scared. I try not to raid people that, you know, whose audience might get soured if I raid their audience, raid their stream. Kasi if you know, you know, guys. So yeah, I try not to intrude, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's all I have to say. And I hope you enjoyed this stream, even though it's more on the nerdy side and talking about the process, defending my thesis type shit, you know. Love your ahoge. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. If you think about it, like I said in the presentation earlier, Silax, my designer, takes personality into account. You think he thinks I'm stupid? That's why he put an ahoge on me. You think he thinks I'm stupid? Do you think he thinks I'm stupid? Kani being nerdy is always cute. Thank you. Thank you, so nerdy Kani. What a surprise. Defense of the thesis. No, I don't want to defend any more thesis. I left that in college, okay? I passed while doing a solo thesis. I didn't do a group one, guys. I didn't do it as a group. I did it solo, and that involves making a whole animation, by the way, alongside paperworks. Guys. Although I feel like the professor just felt bad that I'm doing it by myself, so that's why they passed me. I don't fucking know. A lesbian endearingly called me a nerd yesterday. As a lesbian myself, I will now also endearingly call you a nerd. Thank you. Thank you. VTuber debut is college too? No more college. No more, please. I hope I do my thesis next year solo because, like, class sucks. I understand, but I don't think it's necessarily my class sucks. It's more like, you know, I wanna work at my own pace and I don't wanna argue with anyone, and at the same time, I don't know anyone in my class, so I just did it by myself. And also, the rule was the more members, the more minutes you have to animate. So, for example, if it's just me, I only have to do 1 minute. Stonks. It gets exponentially harder with more minute rather than, you know, it being harder with less members, in my opinion. If you add more minutes to it, sure, you will have more people to work with, but at the same time, you know, that's gonna be more frames to think about, more storyboarding. The volume is just, you know, multiplying. College too? Electric Boogaloo. The more members, the more work, aka single person working has to carry now. The complexity of things have to be coordinated to go up with time. True, true, true. Very true. But yeah, I still have to clean the living room and at the same time my bathroom, guys. So unfortunately, as much as I wanna continue yapping, I'm gonna have to go now, and I hope that is fine. With that being said, thank you so much for listening to me. And see you in tomorrow's stream, which is just me playing solo peak. Gonna be more of a chill and occasional kind of stream. Damn, what did you do in the bathroom that you gotta rush to clean it? I need to have it fixed, but I will nandakke. Is my YouTube being poo-poo? Oh no, it's telling me to end stream. My internet, no! Internet, please! Internet, please! Maya. I had the red bars there real quick, but yeah. That being said, bye ho. Bye ho. From streaming to doing chores, I go. Bum 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 bum. Bye ho. Bye ho. Bye ho. Bye ho. Bye ho. Wee. Bye bye. Putang ina mo. Putang ina mo.